With Falcon hockey coach Joe Cranston, and Joe, the Falcons are going to be opening up the 2014-15 season this weekend, hosting St. Thomas here at Hunt Arena. But we want to talk about the team. Had a couple weeks of practice. Let's talk about the goaltenders. What do you got there?
Well, we only have one goalie back with Megan Wenner, who's a junior this year, and she hasn't played a lot, just one start and a few other games. So it'll be a learning curve for her, but she's looked really good in practice so far and confident, and that's what we need to see there. And then we have Angie Hall and Kylie Hummerding, two freshmen from Minnesota, both going to be fighting for that starting spot too. So we have good competition there, and all three goalies are working hard, good kids, and we're going to make that call the day before each game and just see who comes along. But even with St. Thomas a couple days away right now, I'm not even sure who we'll go with, so we'll make that call the day before each game.
Joe, how about defensemen?
On the blue line, that's definitely going to be our strong point this year with Kendall Evenson, Allie Olson, Sam Greeley back as seniors, Danny Buer, Paige Johnson, just fantastic five defensemen there, all with a ton of experience. And then we add Karina Randazzo in there, transfer from Mankato. She's looking good. So we have six really good D there, and Kendall Evenson and Allie Olson will both move up and play wing also on the second line.
How about the forwards then, Joe?
Everybody talks about Katie Batters and Kate Mason and Brooke Story leaving, and that's definitely going to be an impact. We lose a lot of punch there, but on the flip side, you got Chloe Kinsel was our leading scorer last year. She's always kind of been in the shadow of those three, and she was our leading scorer last year and second leading scorer as a freshman. So she's definitely going to be an offensive threat, maybe score as many points or be as offensive as anybody in our conference. So we look for that, and she has Carly Moran, freshman on her wing from Winona, is going to be a strong player for us. And then on the other side, you have Carly Walkerstorfer, had a good freshman year. Then the next line, we have Alice Cranston centering. She had about 20 points last year. Danny Sibley had about the same, a little more. That should be a really good line. Probably have Kendall Evenson on that wing this weekend. And then the next line, Brianna Breland, center. She had almost 20 points or about last year. I think 19 as a freshman. She can score goals. She'll be fine. And then on her wings, you got Danny Cassina, freshman from New Prague, and on the other side, freshman Amy Moran from International Falls. And then, when we have a fourth line right now, we're not sure how much ice time they'll get right off the bat, but we have Emily Stark there, who we moved her to center, and she'll fill in some, like on special teams. Savannah Hansen, hopefully those girls will be killing penalties at some point. And then we have Melanie Donner on that line, who was switched to a forward, so she's got some learning to do. But they're all coming along, and we're getting better. And right now, I'm pretty happy with how the team looks.
Joe, as you mentioned, we open up with St. Thomas. Kind of ironic. Played them in the last game, in the third place game last year, beat them, and opening up with them this year. What do you know about the Tommies?
Well, they're a young team. They graduated a lot of kids and lost Elise Riedesel, their goalie, who was an All-American goalie last year. So they'll be young between the pipes. Kind of like we are, and they'll be young and it'll be their first game, and so it should be interesting. Really don't know what to expect, but normally those games are really good, high tempo, up speed, up and down the rink, fun hockey games. So girls have been skating now for 6 weeks, so they're definitely ready to drop a puck and play a hockey game, and so am I. So it should be a fun game on Saturday.
Joe, thanks for your time. We'll look forward to talking to you next week.